Neil Druckmann, if you were smart, like really smart, and you wanted to make even more money, because honestly, I'm sorry, but to me, you seem a little out for the money. Okay? Because you made this game not for your fans. You made it in hopes to bring in new fans. My point being said, if you want to appease your old fans, remake The Last of Us 2. Please. I hated playing as Abby. You forced my hand to play as someone I hated. It's not fair. It's not right. Okay? What would be good for you, though, is with what you've already made, you've already brought in a bunch of new possible people that can now be fans that might have not cared before. But I'm a father of 3 kids, 2 of which that are girls. I was really able to relate with Joel. I did not like that he died. If he had to die, I would have understood, but it should have been more of him and Ellie bonding. There should have been more of... Okay, I'm not going to say more because there wasn't any. There should have been gameplay of Joel tearing shit up through this game. At least half of it, and then maybe he died, and then Ellie played the last half getting revenge. It shouldn't have been you split us up, making us towards the end have to come at Ellie and Tommy and kill the people you already got us to love from the first original game. What kind of thinking is that? It makes 0 sense. What I feel you wanted to do was bring in new fans. Maybe you really didn't think that your old fans would care this much, but we do. We all do. We all hate it. None of us like it. If anybody likes it, it's because they don't understand. They can't relate. There might not be a dad. They might not have a little girl. They might not feel that rage. If somebody really tried to hurt my girl, you bet your ass I'd go through a whole place, even if it was for the cure of mankind. I'd kill everybody in there. But that's not real life. It's a game. I get that. But life sucks. That's why I wanted to play these games, to take my head out of this crappy life sometimes. So please, give us something that we can love. My point, what I meant to say from the beginning, was that you've already made a ton of money from this game. Because, one, you tricked a fuckload of people into buying it. All your old fans wanted to buy it because it's what they've been anticipating. But then we hated it. But then maybe you got some new people that are interested now. So now they bought it. But you would make even more money, Neil Druckmann, if you would fix it. Make a new one. Don't work on something else. Please. Even if you just take this game off the shelves, I would pay fucking $120 for the game to be made the right way. I would pay fucking double. I would. I would, and I guarantee there's other people out there that have anticipated this. For 7 years, we've wanted this game. We've been waiting. We were left on a cliffhanger of the first game. And we wanted this second game to be more of Joel and Ellie and more just of their bond and more of them tearing through shit together, tearing through Infected, fighting new Infected, doing the new shit you can do, like making the pistol silencers. That's cool. Making all the new stuff you can get, the different weapons. I like that silenced submachine gun at the end that Ellie gets. Like, that shit should be for Joel, though. Like, why not? And worst case scenario should have at least been let us play through Tommy's part. And that would even make sense with the way the story is now. You could add that easy. I don't see why you wouldn't. There should be a whole segment, 10 hours long, of Tommy's part through Seattle and what he does and how much shit he tears up. Please, at least, if you can't change the game, at least do that. Let us badass dudes that want to play as a badass dude have that. Please. I have nothing against any gay, any different race, nothing like that. I have nothing against any of that. What I have against is that you get us to fucking love these characters and then you turn us against them with a different character. And I necessarily don't like to play as girls because I want to play as somebody that's like me, that I feel like I can relate to. And Joel, for me, was that person. That's what I don't like about this new game. So please, I'm one of your old fans of the original game, and I would greatly appreciate it if you and your Naughty Dog team just actually did something for your old fans. And I don't even care if you guys apologize for nothing. I ain't looking for any of that. I'm just wanting to have some cool gameplay. That's it, man. My life sometimes sucks. I go to work, come home, go to work, come home, watch my kids, go to work, come home, go to work, come home. That's it. So these video games is my way out a little bit. So please, 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 please give me a better way out than what you gave here. Like, some of the parts were cool. They were. Just the characters and then turning everybody against each other and bringing in a new character that we're supposed to sympathize with. I get that Joel killed her dad. I would have killed Joel too if it was me. But I don't care. You get us through the whole first game as Joel and Ellie. That's what I wanted to see. That's what I was anticipating. I wasn't anticipating a new character and then have to fucking sympathize with her. I honestly don't care about that. I don't. I want Joel and Ellie bonding more, killing more of the bad guys, and it's just one team. You're on one team the whole game. You're not forced to fight each other with different characters, and you're killing infected, and you're saving each other's lives, and you're bonding more, father and daughter, and please, just give us something like that, man. Please. You can do it. You can do it. You did this. Okay? In this game, the gameplay, everything, it's amazing, man. It is. You can do it. Even if you made it to where there was like a skins thing that we could buy and we could just replace the Joel or replace Ellie with Joel and just wear him, even if it was Ellie's voice, or replace Abby with Joel's body and what he looks like, and maybe some different outfits like the first game. You could unlock different clothes and stuff. That was cool. Like, don't get rid of the old stuff that was cool. You should keep all that and add new cool stuff too. Like, man, I'm just really frustrated with this. I was hoping and hoping and hoping. I was waiting. Man, I definitely, at least since this last Christmas, like, was looking forward to this game. Like, man, it's coming soon. Man, it's going to be even... Dude, you made us all think it was going to be about Ellie and Joel. There's so many other people talking about it, how you had said the game's going to be about Ellie and Joel. Or maybe there was a part, I heard somebody talking about where they said, you had said that the game's just about Ellie, or you only play as Ellie, but it's about Joel and Ellie. Or maybe you said it was about Joel and Ellie first, and then later on you ended up saying it was only about Ellie, or you only play as her. I'm not sure the exact details. My point is, so many people are saying you've lied and tricked us into this shit. I definitely myself feel tricked and don't like what I got. I don't. You made good sales, but it was on some trick ass shit. So please, do a good thing, man. And you could keep what you got here. Just make and different dimension where the fucking shit went differently, man. You could make another game and use even some of the parts where it's in Seattle. They fight the Scars. They fight the WLF. Maybe there's other Fireflies. Maybe there's those Rattlers from the end of the game. Maybe there's a part with that where you're killing them with Joel. Like, dude, you got lots of content to work with. And it would not take long with what you already have. All you'd have to do is just add Joel in it a little bit. Even if it really don't make sense too much, man, your fans would really like that. If we could just play as him, or like I said, worst case scenario, Tommy, which is doable. You know it's doable because he goes off into Seattle and does this whole, tries to get Ellie to stay in Jackson, and then he goes. There should be a whole segment about him. If anything, I would have loved this game 10 times more. If soon as Joel died, you play as Tommy. And then after Tommy's part, then you go in as Ellie. Or maybe it goes back and forth. You play a little bit as Tommy, a little bit as Ellie, a little bit as Tommy, a little bit as Ellie, until shit reaches its peak. And then, boom, craziness. Just like the first one, how it ended. Craziness, emotional. I don't know. Man, all I do know is that you can do something. There's lots of people that expected more, man. Like, we were able to relate. We can't relate to this. We hate this. I'm sorry, man, but it's true. We hate it. We want something we can relate to. All right. So don't force us to play like this, man. Please, we wanted this game with being able to kill the clickers and the runners and the shamblers. Those are cool new whatever. And then you got the bloaters and that freaking Rat King and the clicker side part to it. Like, that was a cool ass creature to fight. But having to do it as Abby sucked. I wanted to let him kill her like 100 times. Like, I didn't even want to finish through the game. And I definitely didn't want to do a New Game Plus. I only am curious to do the New Game Plus now, only to see if you can keep the submachine gun when Ellie gets to Seattle. Because in the first Last of Us, you didn't get to keep the machine gun or assault rifle. You only get it at the end of the game. Only. And I didn't like that. I think you should be able to have an assault rifle as these people for a longer period. I don't know. Other than having to play as these girls that I can't relate to, you don't have a choice. Yeah, it's not like you gave us the option where you can choose. Do you want to play as Tommy's segment, or do you want to play as Ellie's segment, or do you want to play as this chick Abby, or like, dude, you could have made alternate things for this game. It didn't have to go the way you wanted. Like, I don't know. I know myself, if I sat down for a week, I could write out a story that would make sense. Maybe it wouldn't be perfectly detailed, but that's why you have a whole team that could fill in the blanks. But I know myself, I could write a new story, and I guarantee people would love it. All the fans that are hating you right now, I guarantee I could rewrite something, and it would make sense, and people would love it. I know they would, because it's what I would want. I would write down what I would want out of this game, and I guarantee that people would love it. Anyway, please, I'm begging you, man, give us something, because if not, you're going to be hated on by a lot of people just over a video game, man. Just over a video game. I don't think people realize just how important video games are, though, to some people. It is a way out of this shitty world with all these riots, coronavirus, fucking people going to work every day, being rushed, and bosses and talking shit, and come home and lazy ass wife and fucking kids screaming and shit. Like, we want video games to have an out. So give us something we can relate to. Please. Please.